Now from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. I'm Cody Johnson with your news from around the Columbia Basin for Monday, January 28th. Tonight we report on the death of a Moses Lake man and his 13-year-old daughter, and the status of a murder suspect on the run through Othello and possibly Electric City. We look at how a Soap Lake business got the perfect Super Bowl gift, and how a gun buyback program in Seattle turned out to be a gun show. In sports, we have highlights from the Pro Bowl and local high school and college basketball. Our spotlight story tonight is about how a Soap Lake girl starred in a music video shot on Sunday. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story tonight, a father and daughter died Saturday morning after their car collided with a semi-truck. Christian Schuerman, a 40-year-old Moses Lake man, and Och Lee Schuerman, his 13-year-old daughter, were killed after their 1958 Ford Thunderbird struck the front end of a Peterbilt semi-truck. The truck was turning left from State Route 17 onto North Lake Road, north of Moses Lake. The Washington State Patrol reported the truck driver, Orville Magruder, a 31-year-old Ellensburg man, was driving the semi-truck that was pulling two flatbed trailers when the collision occurred. Highway traffic was diverted for about 5 hours while emergency crews worked, and the State Patrol investigated the collision. The cause of the collision was not revealed, and it's still under investigation. Police are still looking for a Connell murder suspect more than a week after the man allegedly shot his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend. Connell police issued a Crime Stoppers bulletin hoping to find Julio Cesar Hernandez, who was last seen near Othello. Hernandez's car and the weapon, a .45 caliber Winchester, were recovered last week in Othello. Bail was set at $1 million after Hernandez was charged with murder in the first degree, burglary in the first degree, and being an alien in possession of a firearm. The suspect is living in the United States illegally and under a false name. Investigators now say Hernandez's given name is Juan Carlos Cortez. He was tracked to the Electric City area on January 18th. Hernandez is considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information is asked to call 911 or the Connell Police Department at 509-234-2701. The Super Bowl is coming, and a lot of people want to watch the game, or at least the commercials. One Soap Lake business received the perfect gift just in time. And here with the story is Ryan Lancaster.
The new owners of Soap Lake's Del Red Pub got a pleasant surprise this week, just in time for the Super Bowl.
We were absolutely flabbergasted, but our customers and friends, who are our friends, I should say, and family got together and took up a donation, and employees, and they bought us the 60-inch TV for the bar. We were speechless over it. We didn't know anything about it, but we really want to thank everybody. It was just an awesome thing to do. They're all just hoping that we make it in the business.
Jill Larson and her husband John became owners of the Del Red just a couple months back and have been working hard to carry on the decades-old pub and restaurant.
We took over the Del Red on October 11th, and the owner before us was going to shut the place down. So we kind of revived it.
The pub is open daily for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and drinks, and offers event nights throughout the week, from live music on Saturdays to bingo night each Tuesday.
The whole town turns out for bingo.
The pub offers lots of food and drink specials this Sunday, which Larson says is payback to patrons for their generosity and support.
Super Bowl Sunday, yes, everyone come out. We're going to give you a wonderful party to show our thanks for everything.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Ryan Lancaster reporting.
I know where I'll be if my TV goes out. People gathered at Wahluke High School last week to review the idea of building a roundabout at the intersection of State Route 243 and Road 24 Southwest, the bottom of Mattawa Hill. The State Department of Transportation is set to spend $2 million on the project. A roundabout is expected to lower the number of collisions. The Mattawa Area News reports that 4,400 vehicles cross at the intersection each day, and even more during the harvest season. The Washington State Patrol indicated there have been 21 crashes between 2007 and 2011, with 1 fatality. 1 collision involved serious injuries, and 7 additional collisions were recorded during the 4-year time period. February is Black History Month, and Big Bend Community College is hosting speaker Eric Davis. The presentation takes place Tuesday, February 5th at noon in the Masto Conference Center. It's open to the public and sponsored by Big Bend's multicultural programs. Davis directs consulting and training operations for DMG Associates. Organizers said the company uses a multimedia interactive approach to engage thinking and inspire change. He also has expertise in diversity management, intercultural communications, and student success strategies. His clients include higher education, government, professional associations, and private companies throughout the Pacific Northwest. Each of the people you see here have warrants for their arrest and are wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks that you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day, or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. We'll be right back after these messages with the latest from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center, and we've got sports and more news coming.